sure why that computer shut down.
I'm gonna pull this.
Hey, Jess, you can take your mask off.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Can she?
Can I? Can I? Been in school with sick children all week. Like, okay, just kidding. Yay! So this is the. Oh, we're live. Here, I'm gonna share. It's the 451st time we've gotten together.
Hi, my name's Rich.
Hi.
This might seem a little redundant. Maybe you've heard it before. If you could click the share button on this link, you would save us a lot of trouble.
Look at this is the opening picture.
Yeah, right? Vavoom. How you doing? My name's Vinny Vavoom. Okay, so this is the exciting part where we forget we have an audience.
Thank you.
Are you sharing, Jesse?
I'm sharing.
This is awesome. Thank you. I'll unlock the door.
Here.
Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
Thanks, Chelsea. Sorry. I love that so much.
It hung in our house for like 20 years.
That's so
So
nice.
now we're like, okay, time for
To like
things to come to
Totally send it to the next family.
Hey!
Thanks, Melissa.
What are you doing, Jesse?
Bye. Well, welcome to the 451st time that we have gotten together. It's like once you get to 450, it's like, yay! And then it just goes to 451. You're like, okay, here we go. This is, here, I'm going to start.
Quick question, Kelly. Are you hearing a lot of chatter at the door, or is it the gain turned down enough?
No, I can hear everything's fine.
Okay. Is it too noisy at the front?
No, I don't hear anything really right now.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we'll start with the land acknowledgement. The Creator gifted us with this land that we are blessed to share and care for together. We acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mokinstis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika Gainai, Pigani, and Amskapi Pigani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Sutena people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also home of Métis Nation Region 3 and all other people who call this place home. Thank you so much for joining us. I see 5 people on the live feed. Thank you for joining us. And like Rich said, if we could share the feed, that's awesome. The first half always is we'll spin the wheel. We get 3 random pieces of inspiration. At the very beginning of everything, just about 10 years ago, everyone was always trying to get all 3 inspirations sewn into their piece somehow. So we had really awesome, great funky things going on. And then as we've gone on, people are working on whatever they want to work on, and then
We still roll.
and then we still spin the wheel, and we still it's almost turned into like the wheels is profit that like, oh, I was going to do that anyways. And then I guess we turn into like, just turns into more and more magic as we go along. We had a great piece dropped off. Half of the money is going to be going towards Rumble House and half of the money is going to be going to the Elephant Artists Relief Fund and group. So that is awesome. Lots of beautiful pieces. So first piece of inspiration comes to us from Wen Jack. Pike. We flick our amber tails and torpedo through the tannin-stained river, gills breathing water as we gather into flashing schools, before, in ones or twos, we depart our company to swim alone. One of us takes the form of northern pike, yellow eyes with sparkling retinas, searching for sustenance and finding a young pickerel hiding behind a shoal on the riverbed. Short chase before the lunge, needle teeth clamping, this fish small enough to be gulped in 2 torn swallows. Rising to the shining surface now and exposing back and dorsal fin to air, we laze in the last of the summer's warm sunlight, wide mouth open and drawing water along scalpel teeth, gills flushing it out in a heartbeat rhythm. Our yellow eyes stare into the dry world above, poplar and black spruce shimmering up the bank. The weather will change. It will change by this time tomorrow, carrying first winter on its spine. So that's the pike from Wen Jack. First piece of inspiration. And the rabbit is our second piece of inspiration. Just read out here. Waiting, making leaps, and adventure. It's a good one. Hi. Oh, Theo's here. Hi, Theo.
Hello, hello.
Hi. So for people watching at home, Kelly's here at the top. You can see her beautiful Creepy Creatures studio. And then Theo is just below there with his beautiful... What are you working on today?
I'm cutting stickers, actually, but I have a painting to start with after I finish cutting.
Nice. Lovely.
Hi, Theo.
Hi, Kelly.
All right. And third piece of inspiration comes to us from Johnny Cash. Holy, Dusty made it home in time. Hi, Dusty. Don't make a movie about me. If anybody made a movie out of my life, I wouldn't like it, but I'd watch it twice. If they halfway tried to do it right, there'd be 40 screenwriters working day and night. They'd need a research team from Uncle Sam and go from David Allen Coe to Billy Graham. It would run 10 days in the final cut, and that would mean leaving out the gossip smut. And I do request for my children's sake, don't ever let them do a new remake. The thing I'm saying is, don't you see, don't make a movie about me, even for TV. Don't make a movie about me. Don't let them drag Old Hickory Lake for my telephones and bottles and roller skates. Down 40 feet in the Cumberland mud, there's a rusty old gun that once shed blood. At 100 yards from my lakeside house, weighed down with a rock, is a skirt and a blouse, a dozen pairs of boots that made a dozen corns, trombones, trumpets, harmonicas, and horns, and the tapes that I threw from the lakeside door, Silverstein and Christofferson from years before. Everything has a story that should be let be, so don't make a movie about me. If they're hot on a book called Man in Black, tell them I've got the rights and won't give back. If you don't know my tune, you can't get it right. I don't talk...
Who wrote that?
This,
Who wrote that?
this poem?
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Oh. Well, no, I thought I kept thinking, is this Silverstein? And then he mentioned Silverstein. I'm like, Silverstein wouldn't mention Silverstein. That's just weird.
I don't talk about me and Man in White. Truths of the master cannot be hid. But he didn't say, slap it in the face of my kids. A stone is a stone and forever stone. But I'm part good and part bad, and then I'm gone. There is no sin cleaner than the dirtiest, so there's a lot about me that I don't want missed. If it's days or years or whatever will be, don't make a movie about me. I might as well face it, because they will someday. So while I can, I've got a thing to say. I don't know anybody that I said I don't know, and there ain't no anybody anywhere I owe. The IRS gets the lion's share, and what is left goes to my own named heirs. Don't let them make it in Hollywood. If they must, tell them Arkansas is where they should. Here's a hex on whoever makes it be. So don't make a movie about me for love or money. Don't make a movie about me. That's by Johnny Cash. So, truth and the pike and the rabbit. We're going to make art for 2 hours. I'm going to start showing work that's here. Oh, awesome. Thanks, Shelly. So Shelly said, hi there. Joined last week for the first time and it felt like a party. Thank you. It is a funny kind of party, Shelly. Thank you so much for coming back. Always something new. Always.
Is it a party?
It is kind of like a party.
Last week we had cake. No, we didn't.
No, we did. We had
We had
pizza.
Yeah, we also had cake.
Oh, on the topic of cake, though, today is some very important people's birthdays. So, Tice, happy birthday, Tice. You're
What was
19.
Monday? What was Monday?
It was my birthday. And also, it's Trish's 50th today. Happy birthday, Trish. I'll say it again on the auction because I think she joined.
Happy birthday, Trish.
So there's lots of awesome birthdays happening.
I'm sorry, I need a code.
That's okay.
Wow.
Okay. So, just gonna get
I did
code.
the wrong code. Sorry, hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it? Did you send 2 or?
Yeah, give me the Rumble.
904-203.
So, Jess,
Yeah.
tried something new.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah. Cute little painting.
Well, that painting smells like lavender.
Oh, that's nice.
So I put bath bombs on top of it and then put the paint on top.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can smell a painting and you can look at it and smell it.
That's nice. Isn't that in like Willy Wonka, like smell-o-vision or something?
Yeah. I just wanted to try it. It's interesting. It was messy, but it was interesting.
That's wonderful. All right.
Do we have a lot of work tonight or not a lot of work?
We have
A lot of work?
not a lot of
Okay,
like
I'll
we
grab
have
some
good pieces, but
good pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
this is from Dusty. So Dusty came down just earlier to drop off more art.
Oh, I like that so much.
Isn't it lovely?
Anything
So-
with bears I like, you can tell.
So yeah, I was overhearing them talking, and so was it grayscale first and then worked in with glazes.
Yeah.
So working with a grayscale first and then bringing in the color after with glazing. So really beautiful, rich layers.
What's the starting bid on that?
30?
I'll start the bid at 30.
Oh, there we go. Already got a bid. There you go. So $30. Kelly's got the bid at $30, and I'll put that up on the event page. So for people here, when we go through these pieces, I'm showing the work, and then if you find the event page 451 and you hit discussion, these pieces will be in the discussion. So what a lot of people do is they'll go through, and just before the auction, you can flip through and see what's going to be up for auction. So there we go, Dusty Gomery. Oops. Acrylic on canvas. Opening bid $30. Okay, perfect. There you go. Ready to go to bid. Wes dropped off some new photos, which is so beautiful. This one's so neat. The texture in the photo itself is really like duplicated in the frame, so it's really beautiful. Just really like how he considers all of his framing. Thanks, Dusty, for sharing the event page. So this one's called Dust on the Bottle by Wes Rath, opening at $30 as well.
Ryan, did Ryan get a link?
Yeah, I sent him a link. Not sure why he hasn't responded. I'll ping him again.
Okay. So lovely. There we go.
Can you go back?
There we go.
I sent him the link. He hasn't seen it yet.
All right. So by Wes Rath, photo framed, dust on opening bid, $30. Okay. So this is a cool piece. It's dropped off earlier. So the Elephant Artist Relief Group, also known as EAR, is hi Damien, is a place that artists can go for financial support, like I don't know, community support, lots of different things going on with them. So this piece was dropped off earlier today. It's really cool. So half the money of the sale is going to go to Rumble House and half the money is going to go to the Elephant Artists Relief Group. Yeah, I really like the lines. Beautiful. Yeah, Michelle, nice to see you. Okay, cool. So opening for this one, let's just keep the $30 opening bids rolling. Okay. It's in a frame with wire ready to hang. Okay, so let's start at 20, actually. I'll start at 20. Okay. So So
What should I do to that boxer to make it a painting? Okay. Did David Bowie come out?
yes.
Where is it? 2 times. What do you think? Theme's truth.
What?
Theme's truth?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen this film? This is what I was doing.
All right. And
What is it? Is that a lady film?
La Dolce Vita, but I haven't seen it. We're on our on our list to see. La Dolce Vita.
I didn't want to like paint it and then find out I don't stand for it. Like
Yeah.
for years I thought it was a futurist, and I actually showed a kid in my class today futurist, and she was like blown away. And then I'm always like so nauseous over the idea that like they were all fascists, those futurists.
Look, the arrow.
Yeah. Oh, I love this one. So then, yeah.
All right. So this is by
I moved them onto Art Group.
Havana. So this is called Fragile. Opening is 20 for this piece. You can see some really great collage elements, fabric, comic books, drawings. I really like the figure with the heart. The fragile heart. So, opening is $20 for this piece.
You know why David Bowie's eyes don't match? Oh, you know.
Like this. Fragile.
Did I tell you the story about the Action Man thing? Well, his friend that punched him in the eye over a girl, because what happened was David Bowie was on the bus with his friend's girlfriend, and he convinced her that his friend broke up with her, and then went on to become her boyfriend during the bus ride.
So here we go.
This started a fight where David
A
got punched in the
lovely,
eye and his eye went out while he was
acrylic.
posting.
An ink piece. Rawr.
Tell Theodore a story about the record.
Oh, Ryan's here.
Can I tell you when you
Hi, hello. Just before I came in, Rich was talking about fascists without me. I missed the fascism discussion. Hi, I love you, and thanks for making a weekly space.
my friend.
Wait, what? Sorry, I interrupted you.
He said, as long as it's not about your former workplace.
Oh, that's funny, because there was a student of that former workplace who came to Rumble House, and I told him he'll do great at that school. He genuinely will, because he's a great artist, but don't take the people too seriously. Okay, that's enough about that, though. Okay, I love you. Sorry I'm late. Me and Marlo were on a walk.
That's so nice.
Wait,
Yeah. We called it a rumble walk, and then we called it a rumble rock because we couldn't say walk.
Oh, that's nice.
you
That's
say
just-
Marlo?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Arlo. As in like Guthrie.
That
Sorry?
would be. All right. So what were you asking me to talk about?
The record.
The record that we got?
Yeah.
Can I show it?
Yeah. We don't have the note.
No, I don't have that.
Hey, Ryan,
Is that Theo? Because I got your mail.
I was just going to ask you.
Yeah, I
Did you
got it,
get
and
my
it made me really happy, and I'm really inspired. And the add and pass, you said that can go to anybody in Canada, right? So that the post rates don't add up too much.
Well, that's the cheapest rate, yes. But if you go to the U.S., you can send it. It's $1.30 to send it to the U.S. $2.71 to send it to international. So if you know someone in Canada, send it to them. That's the cheapest rate. Yes.
Perfect. I have so many on my list.
I was
Very good.
giving mixtapes to my daughter in London. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
And I sort of figured out exactly how I have to limit my packing to get, I think 3 tapes into an envelope that would go in the regular mail. Didn't have to go and get weighed and things. So I needed it to be under a certain thickness and under a certain weight. And there was corners I cut so that the envelopes would be smaller and lighter.
My favorite part of the mail art, I think, was all the 3 stamps on the top of it that Theo put, because they said Republic of Whimsy, and I thought that was really cute. I think I'll try to make one of my own stamps and see if they go through just by themselves without a real stamp.
Was yours one of the one? No, it wasn't. I was talking to my post office the other day. I was mailing a bunch of postcards, and she told me that one of my previous mailings, I'd missed putting an actual stamp on. But they sent it anyway, and I haven't got it back, so that's good.
Did you ever hear that story? There was she was a lady, and she was in her elderly years. But there's a lady who wrote a letter from Newfoundland to Ireland once a week for 40 years. And one day she forgot to put the whole address on, and the mail delivery person recognized the handwriting, and it made it all the way from Canada through all the turns and twists to the right house without the address on it. Have you ever heard this story?
No, I haven't.
Pretty epic.
I like it, though.
Thank you. I forgot to pour the water. We tried to send my dad, who lives in the Philippines, a Christmas present and found out he doesn't have an address. He does not have a postal address. We have to courier it to him in 2 towns away.
I had one thing come back to me from my Christmas collaborations, and one thing came back. Everything else went through, though. So if you're trying to send something over 500G, just try to send it. It might go through.
That's awesome. Okay, so this is a fun thing that we got in the mail. So Rich, we did all of the audio recording for the River Troll over the summer, and because we had the audio recordings and we had previously gone through this production company in the States out of New Jersey, actually, we already knew that they existed and that they did a really good job. So then Rich was like, well, we have the audio recordings. Wouldn't that be cool on the vinyl? And so we did 2. So it's a double album. And he split it up into 4 sides. And we listened to it. It was a crying moment, that's for sure. We picked it up, and there was a note inside of the order. And it was just saying, with everything going digital, book tapes are gone. It's really cool to see an order like this. And it was just
That's
really.
not what it said.
Well, do you want me to read it?
Leave out the bad word and say fire truck instead. Say frogging.
Let's see. It was just it was really
Thoughtful.
It was really thoughtful.
When Amazon takes time to say, "Hey, nice order."
Yeah, Amazon doesn't ever congratulate you on what you did. So it says, in a world where books on tape have been replaced by digital media, you've taken it back even more old school with a book on vinyl. We have an expression when we come across an order like yours. Very fire truck cool. From the production. Yeah. So I was ugly crying in the car I was like, someone sees us.
Oh, I see you too, and we all see this happening right now so much with our eyes.
Is not what it sounds like.
It's like-
She still looks like a goddess with her tears
So yeah,
dripping
so
down her face.
much fun. And then it's so beautiful that that Rich is like, well, maybe I take some time because it's such a great like the website's really easy to use. And so we will make sure we do the
Record
back
sleeves that we
the
rush
back
the
cover.
record sleeves
we-
for ourselves.
Yeah, we just because we ordered 3 just for us kind of thing. So we rushed the labeling, but Rich was like, I'll take my time, do the labeling, and so we're looking at making a bigger order to make sure that we can get them into the hands
Records
of
to all
people.
5 of our friends that still have record
Record,
players.
yeah, right. Or then maybe people will even buy a record player in order to listen to the vinyl of the River Troll.
I'd buy a record player to listen to it.
Right? It's just so like just to put like you could put it on. It's just so so wonderful. Okay, next wonderful thing. Yay! Thanks, Lorraine.
We were
Yeah, it
thinking
is
about
amazing.
a 50 run
Yeah.
of vinyl.
And Lori's watching here, so I want to say thank you to Lori because we were up last night. And I want to say thank you to everybody too for helping find just the little things in the first run of the River Troll because Lori's putting it through the second printing, and it's going to be River Troll in color and rich colorized, the beautiful images in the book. And so now I can't wait for that to come out, and it's going to be a matte cover, I think. Right? Am I
That's
saying
exciting
everything
for
right?
me, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm just really excited to touch the new book and to open the pages. And there's new poems and just constant blessing. So
Chelsea,
I want to
that,
say thank you to Lori.
Ozone, we should keep that door locked.
Hi. Okay. So this is by Jessica Armis Noda. Oh, wonderful. Thanks, Lori. So awesome. This is by Jessica Armis Noda. So this is based on a photo that she took. So last time, it was before COVID, of course. Last time she was in, this is called the Trinidad Bell Tower. I'm going to see if,
Yeah, when you made my wife cry.
What?
She was weeping for you because you had nobody to report cards
I
with.
just feel so bad. Like there's so much stress going around.
Together, and we're just like taking turns holding each other from jumping off the balcony. We generally do our report cards here.
Here you go. So you can see like
to lessen the
texture,
temptation of the 15th
glazed.
floor. And just starts weeping. I'm like, what? She's like, Kevin has no one to do report cards with. I'm like, I think he's an
Wonderful.
introvert.
So opening is $40 for this lovely
I think he
piece
likes
taken
stuff
from an original photo, gel transfer, and colorized.
Hey, Jess, do you do watercolor?
I do, yeah.
Is it one of your main mediums?
I think so.
Okay,
I really
cool.
love it. Yeah.
So Rumble House used to do figure drawing Thursdays.
Yes.
I don't want to put so many things on your plate, but I'm just expressing interest in a single watercolor Thursday with Jess maybe one day. Who knows?
Is that
Just
like
a suggestion.
invitation?
Yeah.
Sorry, what's that?
Rich said, is that a no Rich invitation?
No, Rich can come, and Rich and all friends can come. Everybody's invited to this hypothetical thing that I'm not putting on your plate. If you don't need it.
No, that's really sweet. We'll just because Rich and I were
Is he
talking.
suggesting lessons or
No, just like a one-time like watercolor sit and go
Yeah, but
through
is
some
it-
stuff.
Is it a lesson?
Like are you talking a lesson or just like kind of sitting and talking and painting and then asking questions and
I'm
chatting?
sort of talking like a lesson that could potentially be like paid.
Oh,
I'd like to see some lessons.
Like if I had people who wanted to come, I'm getting a bunch of people messaging me right now saying yes, watercolor. So if you wanted me to say to people, hey, we need at least whatever amount of people and you all need to pay $7, I would make that a project. But I'm not putting it on your plate if you don't need it. So just, yeah.
well, no, I really like that. You know, Ryan, we only ever asked money for the figure drawing because we paid the model, right? So we wouldn't ask money for something like that because
I would like you to put on a class.
But okay. So that sounds like that's a good
I would
idea.
like to sit in that class
And
and
it's-
have pots for teacher. Is that appropriate? Can I say that?
I don't know. Okay, so Ryan, I love that. Thank you so much for asking.
Okay, I'm good. I'm glad I mentioned it. I'm glad I'm not demanding.
No,
And I'll bug you about it in a couple months / I'll organize things and we will talk. I love you.
I love you too. Thank you so much for asking that. That's very nice. I don't know if I can show you this, but my tea is pink and it's in a pink cup. Can you see that color? It's really pretty. Sorry. That's all.
It's sort of like the color I'm painting with.
Yeah?
With watercolor for practice for when we do the thing one day.
Yay! Oh, Marlo says, I am putting it on your plate. I am doing that. Thanks, Marlo.
How's it in the 8 years we've never had a class where I get to sit and you take the lead?
Well, because I go and I encourage it.
That doesn't seem fair.
Okay, I'll do it. I will do it for you guys because I love you all. That is my favorite thing to teach. Okay. I'm getting back to the thing, making sure I put the photos up. Okay, so that photo's up. Yeah, that's so nice. Oh no. You know what else is nice? Really cool found mixed media art. So
Did you get your work done?
this is by Sharon Fertowski.
Or was that glitch?
It's called Lost and Found Mixed Media. So the opening bid is $20 for this piece.
You don't need that button, but it's cute as hell that you're wearing it.
I've been playing around with
You have a
them.
greasy finger?
My mouth really
Oh.
hurts. Sorry. The mouth hurts. Thank you though. I've been playing around with found objects and these two. Oh, so this is a one piece. The other piece was sold previously, but this is the last sister piece of another one that was sold. The idea of layering, cardboard, texture. So Sharon Fortowski was working with found objects, texture,
chewing
and
on mine?
layers. I don't know. I think it's nice hearing your chew.
Oh, thanks for that.
And it's really cool. So you can see from the side here all the texture.
Should I go home and get art?
Sure.
How many pieces you got?
If you, well, we're actually ready to run. Well, we have stuff in the back. Do you want to look in the back and see if you want to put it?
I'm gonna bring Galen with me to grab some
Oh,
stuff.
that sounds nice.
Can I have your
A nice outing.
can I have your key?
One sec. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
If you need someone to talk, I can talk. I can always talk. Except for right now, I just ran out of things to talk about just as I was talking.
Well, that's
I
not good.
went to the laundry today and I read a book while the laundry was in there, and I didn't leave my laundry in the machine for more than 5 hours.
Hey, that's pretty good, Brian. So,
Thank you.
what did you think of my book of stuff? I think I sent you one, didn't I?
I have it right here.
Oh, okay.
It was one of my favorite parts. I think my favorite part is
I
when
right beside me. I don't know.
the part where he says it's true. Hey, it's another book of stuff. It's true. That's my favorite part.
There you go.
Do you want the thing out? Hey, Dylan. How are you? Good. What a nice night it turns out to be. Hey. Dylan brought coffee. He just walked in the door. So good. So
I'm gonna walk with you down the street. Oh, really? Yeah. No. Hey, I'll be right with you.
Oh, it's online.
does he want
Mark,
So-
that's me, Mark. Do we need coffee?
to sell? Does he want to sell any?
Dylan, how many
Here,
jars you got? You got some
there,
jars?
there,
Yeah.
Rich, they're all there.
Did you see my new stuff too?
Do you want to?
Yeah. How many do you have with you?
I can sell them. Okay.
I don't know. Let's see.
Who did that? Do you see this little dinosaur?
Like, I don't. If you made this,
Just made $60.
I kind of think. Chelsea, would you mind getting $60? Yeah, thank you. Is this to sell, Rich?
Yeah, well, we'll buy it for full price
And then we
auction it off.
Okay. Saskatoon berry coffee? What?
You want one?
I was gonna buy one, but wrong time ago.
Okay, so we'll
We'll
auction
give
one
this-
off. No, we're keeping one. We'll give one to Galen and we'll auction one off.
Okay.
Or it might be just the three of us.
All right.
Yeah, I got you.
Saskatoon berry coffee, light roast by Cree Coffee Co. by Dylan. Oh, I put it in the picture.
How do you live?
No, how do you live?
How much of the word did you? It's on video. How much word did you say? Tell me the truth. 3/4 of the
I
word.
said, no, wait, just one.
You put it where?
I said pick.
Pick.
Okay.
I'll tell you what this drama is. We used to keep the key to the cash box, which is about 58 cents, in a painting, which we're never going to do again.
I said pick.
I just want people to know that please do not break in to get into our cash box. There's never enough money to buy coffee with. Not worth breaking my window and looking behind every pick in the building.
Man, like, I don't know. So how much is this, Rich? $20 for the jar?
I
Or
think, does Chelsea want one?
oh, Chelsea, if you want to buy this, then we'll just show people and make them want to ask Dylan for more. Yeah.
$20. Okay. What is it, 60? Then you walk with me and grab some stuff. Yep. Chelsea?
Yeah.
You're working down the street, okay?
Okay. I don't know. We're just holding this, showing it off. Dylan stopped by with awesome coffee.
Is it Dylan who's the trying to be a tattoo artist one day with the yeah? Is that
Oh.
Dylan?
No, different Dylan. And I was
Oh,
gonna
Dylan with the coffee.
Dylan coffee Dylan.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have his coffee right here with me,
Oh,
and I haven't drank any of it yet, but I will.
that is so nice.
Good coffee.
Good coffee.
Can you stay by the door while I'm talking?
Yeah.
Sometimes I just open up the coffee can and smell the beans. Honestly,
Right? Did you want to keep the buy one of those? Then we don't have to sell it in the auction.
Are they full or are they ground?
It's up to you. Pull.
I'll see.
Okay.
I'll smell them.
Okay.
I love this coffee. I'm used to dark roast coffee, so it's super strong.
I know the light roast.
Caffeine.
Yeah, the light roast is
It makes me kind
that is understandable. This one is called Lost and Found. What? Opening bid $20. Okay. Okay, part of me wants to say I think this was by Alice. Yeah, I
don't
know.
why I like them so much.
It's like Alice. I don't know if Alice is watching or if someone made this. It's really interesting.
He's really cute. He's like half Pokemon, half dinosaur, half I don't know.
Yeah. Oh. So this is a portrait by Sarah. So Sarah was saying she just does this kind of as like a meditation, does these portraits, and it goes in and not based on anyone in particular, but kind of goes in and does these portraits with different colors and just plays. So this is by Sarah. Opening bid $10. So, acrylic on canvas, opening bid. Bless you. This is a lovely landscape by Heather Trotter. The Road to Hannah, Maui, Hawaii. What would you drive on this road? Oh, multiple choice question. A, motorcycle. B, Jeep. C, Mustang. D, compact econo car. It's 12 by 12 canvas, acrylic on canvas, opening bid $35. I like the idea of adding a question with your painting as a way of getting into the painting.
How about a scooter?
Yeah.
A mint green Vespa.
Oh, that would be nice because then you'd.
Like that.
Yeah, totally.
Motorbike seems scary.
But a Vespa, you'd be able to go slower
Yeah.
and look at things more.
Or an electric pedal bike. I could get on board with that.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
You're not throwing up over the handles because it's so hard, but
Once upon a time, I was at Rumble House, thinking do 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 do. That's all.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I really like that. Acrylic on canvas. Opening bid $35. All right. We got a few glass pieces by Matthias. Lovely rose. Opening is $20 for this lovely little rose.
I totally forgot that Wednesday was coming, and I was going to bring a ton of pieces that would sell to the public, and maybe I'll do that this week instead.
Nice. Oh, I know. Time has like turned in on itself.
Right?
It's getting weirder and weirder.
Can you believe we're only 12 days into 2022?
no.
It's been a long year, y'all.
It's been a long year. Truth. And I was looking on, I saw some pictures by Matthias. He's been working on more pieces like this with the etching and the sandblasting. And he's been looking at doing some of like stoppers on the top. So really beautiful things. So it was nice to see some more pieces by Matthias. This is here. This is from a series of work that's partially functional. So if you can see on the inside, the center part doesn't quite connect. And he was talking about that moment just before that kiss, that moment of just barely touching. I really like that tension because then too, it brings tension to the functionality of the work. The idea, you can put water in it, but not too much water. And There we go. So we got $40 for this lovely piece. Kind of conceptual, kind of practical, which is a nice combination. Got a nice smooth bottom with the sand blasting. There's the opening. All right. And then there's different colored glass speckles in the different places too. Let's see if I can show. Okay. So we got this totally awesome knotted candle holder. That'd be very
Okay,
cool.
so question about watercolor paper.
Yeah.
Sorry, the piece is lovely. I don't want to distract from what's going on in the auction at any time because the piece is gorgeous and I would bid on it if I had any money left. But do you have a recommendation for cheap paper that good for practicing brush strokes because I'm going broke? Can I just use sketchbook paper or is that like totally a sin?
Honestly, I don't think anything's a sin. Like it's hard. Like the kids, like they grab anything and then they're using like printer paper and they're like, it's falling apart. I'm like, yeah, because it's not built for that. So like that's a sin because then I feel bad because they just grab stuff before asking me and then it's like I think that's the only thing that's a sin is like when the work falls apart. So it's never I like now the thing has dropped my brain. The word has dropped.
It'll come back.
It will. I've been dropping words. I was reading Change Sings by Amanda Gorman, and there's a really beautiful line where take a stand by taking a knee. And I was like that football player that lost his job. And I was like talking to the kids. I was like, the football player that went. And then none of them knew who it was. And I was like, oh my God, it was the first day back to school. And I was trying to read this book and like get everybody so inspired. And then I was like, hey, I'm going to come back to it because my brain still wasn't functioning. And then halfway through the rest of the book, I was like, Kaepernick! And I just like yelled down. And they're like, what is happening?
Love it.
Right? This is brain dropping.
So this piece has that you're holding up. Sorry, I'm going to distract you again. The piece you're holding up has a bunch of like etching on the inside.
This one doesn't. It's just, oh, actually, look at this. Hold on. There's like a cool blob in the center.
Ooh.
Pointing at it.
I'm glad I asked because that's a very important. That would be pleasing to pour liquid onto.
Right? So then maybe it doesn't need to be a candle holder. Maybe it can be a big glass. You can entertain and then have a big glass for you.
Looking at it, I would say it would be better to use it as a candle holder.
Yeah, I know. I was just being mean.
Just because people will be, it's going to hit something and it's going to break.
Ah, Theo, you're so reasonable. So proud.
Yeah, well, no, it comes from a lifetime of being a klutz. I know I'd break that. So
It's true. I'm being trying to be super.
Anyway, paper, Ryan, just any Bristol. If you're just practicing brush strokes, that'll work fine.
Okay, I'll have to do that because I'm using all my expensive watercolor paper that I wanted to save for postcards.
Yeah, don't use expensive paper for practice. There you go. Important life lesson number 1.
Thanks, Theo.
And I have to run, so I'm sorry. I have to leave early today.
That's
Oh.
okay. You left us with knowledge.
There you go. Yes.
And the love of mail art.
And the love of mail art, exactly. You know, I look forward to seeing what you might send to me, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Take care, guys.
Bye, Dana.
Bye. I love that man with all my heart.
I know.
He is the sweetest. He's just the best.
Oh, so nice. He's the best. Okay. Yeah, actually, like mat boards and like offcuts from matting from when you go to framers. The mat boards are really nice to work on. That's like, yeah,
Ooh.
boards. Yeah, so I'm trying to. Don't know where to get that from. Every school I've been at, there's just been like these offcuts of mats that have been like given to the school. So I don't know if you can get them from like framers.
Damn, I should work in a school. Like,
Yeah.
I'm qualified and shit. Maybe I should do that to steal the art supplies.
There you
Good
go.
idea. That's a really good idea. Maybe I'll look into that.
Or- Or to like use the supplies as like practice. So
And teach the kids how to use them so good with all my free time.
exactly.
Last week, I saw she put it up. The one I dropped off, I made a bunch of these. I didn't finish that one. So the glow in the dark didn't work properly. Here's a finished version.
This one works.
This one works.
Do you have the other one back?
No, it's the air source.
Oh.
And
You want the other one back? Okay.
And I did it in a second.
Okay.
That's
Where's the
a
other one?
big one.
Let's switch.
No. I don't know. No, I have it. It's like
Hey, Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
So you missed it, but I tried something different. So this is like a little painting.
Ooh.
But
Oh, cool.
but it smells. So it smells like lavender. I put bath bomb powder on it and painted on it.
I love that sentence. This
So-
is a painting, but it smells.
Well, it smells like lavender.
is it
So it's something new, just to try. I just wanted to see if I could do it.
You should do a scratch and sniff, Bear.
That's gonna be difficult.
You think so?
Yeah, because
Is
you
it
Yeah,
it, all the fur comes off.
true. Yeah, I'm not a professional. I don't know these things.
Are these together?
But yeah, the painting was just something new to try. I actually had to grind up the bath bomb stuff, and then put it on the painting, and then I did it like a pour. So I poured on, so it's a paint pour on top of it, and then I just sprayed water to activate the crystal, the bath bomb itself.
Nice.
So now when you smell it, it smells like lavender.
It's almost like a scratch and sniff, Bear.
Yeah, I might try. We'll see.
It's a have and sniff.
I'll figure it out. What I might do is maybe a pouch inside,
Ooh, good idea. Yeah.
like in the arm or something. And so like put a bath bomb in a sort of probably like a cloth bag. And so when you move when you squeeze the arm, you smell it.
Guys are 80.
So it's an idea.
540.
But if it gets wet,
Altogether,
I think it would activate it.
You really do.
and I will send pictures of it.
I'll figure something out.
Crazy. New ones are so easy. But not yet.
do you want me to take off?
Oh, yeah.
So this one is paid for it. I took it out of the stuff you sold.
Okay.
And then you want this and I think you got one. You got these and I think you got one more.
Oh, yeah, Xenobot.
Would you like my idea, Ryan, about the paw prints?
Yes, I actually kind of want to try it, but I think it might go really wrong.
No, I think it'd be fine as long as you wrap the painting a few times with the saran wrap so the paint doesn't get out.
I think I might use press and seal for it, so it's sealed.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That, and then maybe kind of have like try and get them to run across it.
Oh, I forgot to put clear gel on that. That's okay, I'll do that later. Another thing.
Might work.
Yeah.
And then you just have to carefully peel the saran wrap off, just carefully.
Can I check? No, not this one. But can
I think it would work. It would be cool.
Sure, do you want
Because I
this?
know it's here.
Want to see if you still have two or? So you want-
Maybe because then that's all from one night. Here, I'll take
I
this.
can tell that it's David in the background.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll just do this one.
Jess will be back in a few moments.
Anything weird happened last time?
No.
Am I out of time for painting?
No.
Oh, Jess is back.
Hi. So, Rich went to the house and scoured the house.
Miriam McKinbey.
Yeah, Miriam McKinley.
And I apologize for this. There's a lot of paintings of Jess and Rich tonight. Jessica. We meant to sell this anyways.
I love
Right?
that one.
Yeah, well, say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
This one that comes with an explanation.
This one comes with an explanation.
Why it says a bad word on the back.
I really love that one.
But you can bid on it too.
Yeah.
Don't get angry. Check
No!
superhero. Yeah, well, we gotta sell
Can I
something.
buy it to my school?
Sure.
I like Chuck the
I'm
Superhero.
putting them in the auction so we can have an auction. You can buy it all of them.
What if I go broke buying the stuff that was in my house?
Well, then the rent will get paid at the Rumble House.
And then you'll
So
have
it's
to
us or
move
them,
out.
baby. It's us or them.
You'll have to move in here, and then you'll have more art to sell.
We actually
Right.
rented this
Okay.
place initially thinking there was a slight chance we would have to live here.
Good Lord, where?
No, that's not the point.
It was emptier before.
We signed a we signed a 5-year lease, having come out of Gorilla.
That sounded like the beginning of we
3
went on a
hour
3-hour tour.
We signed a 5-year lease, but the working business plan we had did not work, and we needed to reinvent ourselves.
Worst case, Jess, you could always build a second layer and live above.
You didn't like the bones aren't good, Kelly. These are not good bones. We thought about it. We actually thought of it's like installing a spiral staircase and
Here?
yeah,
Onto the roof.
yeah.
Oh, I thought-
Not downstairs.
Like a
Upstairs.
caravan
Is it
up
cozy
there.
down there?
Galen's been in our basement.
Oh, there's a basement here?
Yeah, well, no.
No.
Have you seen 13 and a half floors?
It's the stuff of nightmare.
It's a crawl space.
I'd like to see the basement one time. That'd be cool.
Wall space. It is like your worst night. It's really like being buried alive. There's a slight dip under the toilet where you can do like army curl around with to find the wiring that is this place.
Bet you there's ghosts underneath.
Oh, the ghosts.
Kelly, what the hell?
The ghosts are everywhere,
Just
Kelly.
I think I might have lost some change down there.
40. Come back and put a clear coat on
Did
it.
that scare you, Kelly? I was yelling and I used to scare
The
you.
present work.
No, I was just thinking about
Okay.
it'd be kind of cool to go down there and look.
No, you're not going down. It's scary as hell.
Thank you.
I like scary though.
I'm not talking about ghosts anymore at the Rumble House.
Oh,
Okay, so here, let's keep going with art. So the first one Rich brought. So this is Miriam McKinley. She has been singing to us in our bedroom for the past few months.
Tonight when you sing, can you sing the click song?
No, the whole thing is
No,
it's
you
like
can't do the click
I
song.
can't do the click song.
Do you have a Miriam McKinley song that you could sing?
I don't know.
I could look. I really don't know because she's magic.
What was the one she did that we really loved how she like did it?
All
Remember it was
of
a
them?
cover.
All of them.
Remember that?
I'm gonna
There had a
need.
great sound in it that was like otherworldly.
Okay, I'm gonna need help.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, so opening bid for Miriam. Rich,
$25.
$25 opening bid for Miriam McKebbe.
Anything less than $25, and I'm not patching holes in the bedroom.
Okay. So by Miriam.
I need to show you guys my swatches. They're not even that impressive. They just are satisfying.
They're so satisfying.
It's Prussian blue, cerulean blue hue, and cadmium red deep hue. Not that it matters because they're so gorgeous. Look at that. Look at the fine lining at the top. I have micron pens now. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan, those are beautiful.
Thank you.
That's a term that you used, and I was shocked by when you said fine liner. And people using that, is it like a old guy thing that I don't know the term fine liner? I never use that. Galen, do you use it? Sorry, Galen, that was insensitive.
Huh? What was that?
Do you ever use a fine liner?
Who?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
It's like a mini Sharpie, right?
What about your self-portrait? $25?
What does it say on the back?
It
Oh, yeah, I
says
thought you were still
$20.
I will start
It
that.
says a lot of other stuff too.
I will start that at 50 just because there's so much like backstory. as
'Kay.
to some
I like
of the
that.
Inappropriate stuff on that.
I like that.
No, it's when you're
Which do you like better, the yellow one or Chuck the Superhero?
it's like a micro
Just
I
I prefer the yellow one to Chuck the Superhero.
think I do too.
Okay,
Oh, but Chuck is like special.
it's okay.
Okay.
Self-portrait. All my self-portraits are kind of special.
Okay. That's true.
like more than 7 years. No. You're closer to
How are we doing for numbers, BTW?
There's it went up to 14 and then now there's 10 people.
If they press the share button, maybe one person from each 10 people would join the stream and we'd have 20.
Right.
That would be really cool.
There's this great Muppet song where it's like one person belonged in the other. I don't know the song, but basically goes on about as they keep adding friends.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can envision all the other Muppets showing up one by one.
Obviously. Jesse. Contemplative Jesse.
This guy back in BC?
Yeah, he's having a problem today.
Okay.
Rich opening bid for Big Jesse.
$25.
Big Jesse, $25. Opening bid.
Like, I feel like we've got stuff in the auction that people can bid on. If they don't bid on them, we can have them back. But,
Right. I like that.
It's just weird when it gets colder, people get busy, and nothing shows up, and we're like scrambling.
Or just January is a weird month, like, and Omicron. Omicron.
Omicron.
Omnipotent God?
Yes.
Omegatron?
Omega. What the hecker?
Brian, were you raised with the religion?
I was raised in a Catholic school, yeah.
How'd you like that? Hopefully we made you feel cherished and loved.
I escaped into the public system in grade 11 and alternative high school saved my life.
I tried very hard to get hired, but what was your principal's name?
My principal in elementary was,
At the alternative school.
Jana McDonald. I love her.
Oh, was there a vice principal?
No, she was the principal.
Okay. Because I did a TED talk with a guy that I thought was the principal of alternate.
What was his name?
Let's say Bill something.
Oh, okay. When was it? Because maybe it was before my time.
Maybe. Sorry. Or after. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2014.
When did I do my TED talk?
2014.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, so the year after, I know in 2015, that's when they got a new principal. So the year that I left was the year my principal also left. So maybe that's why.
Probably not worth teaching you there, right?
What?
Probably wasn't worth staying without you there.
I was a very fun addition to the school, but that school has a ton of really good kids.
Yeah. I have a whole bunch of kids that are like, Mr. Taylor, how long are you staying here for? I'm like, when do you graduate? And they're like, in 4 years. I'm like, I will stay here till you graduate.
Oh, that's the best.
I say that like every year since I started.
That's
I only ever met
Aww.
years.
Moon.
Every year I get older.
It's true.
Seriously, that's the best though. It's like your grandma telling you your favorite grandchild.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Mr. Taylor, who's your second favorite student? I'm like, I don't know, but you're my first. And one kid's like, on the way out the building, one kid's like, he goes, like, Mr. Taylor, who's your second favorite student? I go, well, I don't know, but you're my first. And I passed Aaron's daughter. She's like, hey, and I'm like, I mean, you're my first. And then Freedom's like, I thought, and I'm like, no, you're the first. And I always tell them, every one of them, one by one, that they're each my favorite student.
That was the best thing I've heard all week.
I'm not shy about gushing over the kids.
That's what they need. And I was actually thinking of saying, like, I wish you were a teacher when I was in Catholic school, because that shit sucks, man.
I wish I had a teacher like me too. Is that arrogant to say?
No, I think it's important to value the things in yourself that are unlike the other crappy teachers.
Yeah. Sometimes I get really jealous of the kids having a great teacher because I didn't have one.
I grew up and realized that like anybody can be a teacher and that it actually depends on how good of a person they are. And that scared me when I got to be an adult, that like literally you just have to go get an education and anybody can be a teacher. That freaks me out. You don't have to pass a good person test.
If it makes you feel any better, it's a lot harder than that. You have to pass a lot of you have to do a 2-year practicum for one thing.
Yeah, but then bad people can do that.
Sure, that's true.
That's true.
Ryan, you should be way more scared of the people that can just become parents.
Oh, trust me, I'm scared of that every day. I'm so glad I'm not one of them.
That's a funny thing for a parent.
Okay, so we're gonna look at this beautiful painting behind me. This is by Melissa Santafanti.
How much time we got left there?
It is 8:14.
Holy crap!
Paint like you've never painted before.
Yeah, same actually. 'Cause damn, I had a whole thing I had to finish.
Ryan, Rich says he's slapping the canvas.
Right.
Oh, good. I didn't even have to ask. I'm gonna slap the canvas too.
Does that mean what I think it means? Because it also seems like it might have some innuendo in it.
No, it's completely normal and wholesome.
What?
I think like
No euphemisms.
Innuendo.
So I guess I should slap my bears then.
No.
I'm beginning to think everything is innuendo. Even innuendo is like innuendo. See?
See?
That didn't take long. Wait, have you heard that before?
No.
See, I thought that was maybe one of those lightning fast original ones that was so in your face. Like, how is it nobody's ever made this joke before?
So next, Chuck the superhero.
You want to tell the story, or do you know the story?
So this is so Rich made a comic book in high school.
Grade 11.
Grade 11.
It's 32 pages long. It was exactly the size of a comic book. It was exactly the dimensions and the shape, and had advertisements, and it was exactly like a comic book, black and white comic book on every level. I printed out hand-bound copies, and I think I sold 100 copies for like $10 a piece.
That's so awesome.
Well, if you do the math.
And this is adult Chuck.
That's Chuck feeling a little rough at almost 50. That's what that is. He doesn't fit the suit so well. It's got mustard stains on it from those late night hot dogs.
Marlo's here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Marlo.
Hey, nice to see you all.
I'm so glad you
Well,
came.
Me too. I've been listening, but I thought I'd actually join.
For a
Yay.
second there, I thought Kelly called Marla Moral, and I'm like, that would be a really cool name, Moral.
Kind of like moral.
You know what's a really cool name is Marlowe because it means driftwood and it has a whole I got told about it today.
That is really nice.
Where did you learn all that?
From
From
Ryan,
Marlowe
you-
themselves.
Ryan, you make my heart smile. Thank you for that. That was very kind to bring up my
Tell us
name.
what driftwood means. I forgot.
I would have to remember myself. I should know by now. It's very long. A long meaning.
That's
Next
nice.
week.
Yeah. No pressure. Rich, what's the opening for Chuck?
What's your opening for Chuck?
I love Chuck.
It's not a nice canvas, isn't it? Let me sit
Yeah.
back. Where did I get such a nice canvas?
No, you built it.
Nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, Marlo also told me how Rich builds the canvases. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, wow. I saw one of your pieces at Marlo's house, Rich. It's dope as hell. I was gonna say the F word there, but I didn't.
Yay!
I've actually got 2 of Rich's pieces, but they're both amazing. So
Well, nobody dropped off work tonight, so you can have a third. As Rich goes to his home and tears it apart to keep the auction open.
So I'm going to show more pieces. So these 2 pieces are by. Oh yeah, sorry. Pause.
Pause game?
Pause game.
Pause the game. That's so cute.
So that's what Felix always does. He goes.
I know, that's what I did when I was a little kid too. Pause game. Pause game. In real life though.
I know. I
Well,
love it.
mostly when we're reading, he does it.
So this is $40 opening bid.
Pause
It's called
game.
They Never Saw It Coming by David Belcourt. So opening bid $40. And then you dropped off 2 more pieces here. Where did I put the phone? I love this moon.
is that a tapestry?
It's like a beautiful acrylic painting on canvas that is unstretched. So they took it off the stretcher bars. So now you can just have a moon wherever you want. Rich, what's the opening bid for this? Did she say 50?
Or was it 100?
Holy fuck.
So
Sorry,
I
I'm not
know.
supposed to swear. My breathing.
I know.
Oh my god, I need it. I have so much wall space I would like to just fill with stars and moons
Great.
and all the beauty of everything.
$50 opening bid.
I have to stop coming to this thing.
I
I'm gonna be broke.
Please don't say that.
or
I'm
not.
just kidding.
Just
I'll
Is he
keep
new?
spending my money.
4 more years until the lease runs out again?
3, I think.
This guy right here.
I think it's 3.
On the hook for 3 more years.
Where is the? Oh, that's funny.
Well, that's kind of nice. So that could be like, they're not going to sell.
I'm making a mess. I don't know what I'm doing.
If I sell all the other stuff, can I keep David Bowie?
If you what?
If I sell all the other stuff, can I keep David Bowie?
Honestly, Rich, I think you
can
should
do what I
just
wanna do.
you could just do whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. That doesn't. Okay, sorry. You can just do what you got to do. So first, I have to put
Well,
up
it
truck.
feels like.
And say what you need to say.
Exactly.
Say what you need to say.
Oh, I was really hoping you would do that specifically.
You're welcome.
Okay, and then did I put up the moon? Yeah, I think I did. Okay.
You did put up the moon, baby.
Aw. Okay.
I know when you guys were talking about schools,
Mhm.
I went to a special school.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calgary Academy.
Oh, I heard really good things about that school. How was it?
It's good. In the beginning, I was the second graduating class, so I graduated in '88, long time ago. So they're trying to do the reunion, which is the 40th anniversary of it.
Wow.
But we haven't been able to do it because of COVID. So,
Ugh.
but it's kind of cool seeing your teachers and stuff again. It's like, holy cow, they're old.
I don't think your teachers are alive anymore, Kelly.
Some of them are actually.
That long sounded like you're gonna end it with S. Ass.
So, but you know, it's cool seeing them again. So, a lot of them are still alive. My art teacher's still alive.
Who's that?
Karen Asen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't come to Rumble.
Well, find her.
Have you read my book? You hurt my feelings. Have you read my book?
Okay, next.
What book?
I'm just talking about that one time Rich said that thing when somebody was like, it was just a joke. Like they were like, "Oh, you hurt my feelings," and then Rich was.
I listened to his book. I got
I still haven't actually. I need to buy Rich's book.
Okay, I'm deleting you.
the
Ryan.
audiobook is awesome, actually.
Good night, Ryan.
I'll let you
Go
log
read my
into
book.
my Audible account.
What?
What?
Go read my book.
I'll let you log into my Audible account.
Ryan, I'm just
Listen to
kidding.
it, Ryan.
Everybody just talked to me so much, and I love it. But all I needed to hear was what Rich was saying.
I was deleting you for not reading my book.
Oh, you were kicked off for a minute.
Did he say he's deleting me if I don't read his book?
Ryan, I'll let you log into my Audible account so you can listen to it.
I would love to buy the book, and that's what I'm trying to actually ask: is should I buy it from a retailer or from you, Rich? What would you prefer?
Buy it from a local retailer.
Oh my God! What?
What?
Every time Rich talks, someone else talks.
I am literally trying to get Rich to talk.
I like retailer because, like, for me, it's a matter of getting the books counted so that they order more books.
Okay, cool. I'll buy it from my nearest retailer.
I make the money off it, but I could care less about the money. I just want it read. How's that for vanity?
That's perfect.
So here's another beautiful piece by David Belcourt. Home is Where I Find Peace by David Belcourt. Wall studs are at 16-inch centers. Put 2 screws in studs 16 inches apart. Hang it, artwork. Enjoy.
I'm really glad it comes with instructions.
I know, it's so nice. And then he circled the hanging holes.
Wow, what a gem.
That's actually very inspiring because that makes art very viable.
Right?
Yeah, like if you make the art accessible to hang up, people are going to hang it up.
So lovely. So this is opening at 80. It is oil on board. Oh, look at the beautiful, oh my gosh. So David is working with his process of looking at oil color, trying to use it as watercolor and ink. So he thins it out to a point where it's getting used like watercolor and ink, but then he uses dryers and stuff so it kind of stays instead of the ink settling out. I mean, the pigment settling out. It's like lots of chemistry, actually. He does a lot of hard work trying to duplicate ink images with oil. And one day it's just interesting, like to ask him, what's his draw? Like, yeah, it's interesting. Okay. So
What an
opening
interesting process. I didn't even
Right?
know you could do that.
Yeah, so because if you put too much oil in a piece to thin it out, then the pigment like separates and it's really but yeah, it just separates and it's not great. But he does it so he adds dryers and all these different things, so it just like is suspended in time, which is very interesting.
Wow. That is really cool. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that next time I see him.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah?
if you did get the audiobook, the cool thing I did is I closed my eyes and listened to the book, and you actually can see the images in your head, which is cool.
Oh, nice. Good idea.
Also, so the audiobook has Jess singing and Felix narrating his own voice, which is pretty special.
That is really special.
I
did love that.
You have to imagine Jess singing in the written version. You can also
Is it
hear
on Goodreads?
Sweating Buckets for the hardest 2 weeks of my life. So I'm fond of that.
You did
I hear
great.
you
Rick.
sigh actually on the audiobook, actually.
What's that?
I could hear sighing.
Thanks.
It's okay. It's good.
Now,
I like the singing, and I actually like Felix, talking about it and stuff. That was good. I really like that. You could actually I could see the images in my head.
yeah. No,
I really liked it.
that was the hardest thing I've ever done, Kelly. That's not true. My TED Talk was harder.
But it was awesome.
Thank you.
Your TED Talk
I've
is
watched it a couple times, just so you know.
The TED Talk?
Yeah.
It's in my top 3. I love TED Talks. Yours is one of my faves.
Thank you.
You're so cute. Thank
I
you.
know, but like seriously, TED Talks are amazing. So like, being in the top 3 is pretty neat.
I
Right?
compliment them all the time, and I feel like you just blush the whole time. It's cute.
I got a compliment at work the other day, and I went back the next day and say thank you because I wasn't able to say thank you at the time that the compliment came to me.
Sometimes I write letters because of that.
Yeah,
I
right.
love writing letters because
I am not gracious at all. I have no grace. I am graceless.
oh, you should see me open a gift in front of someone. It's awful.
Yeah.
Jess is trying to show art, and we're talking too much.
No, I didn't want to interrupt because I love you guys. So this is by David Belcourt, another piece in the same series, opening $80. A balance between natural and organic and structure.
I just realized something, Kelly.
What?
How many places in the world do you get to be the voice of reason?
Not many.
Right? Thank you.
Yay!
That single note was a laugh, just so everybody knows.
Yay.
That used to fall on my shoulders, and now you get to do it. Soon you'll be telling me.
Well, I try.
The passing of the torch.
God, when I realized I would have to be the voice of reason here, I was really disappointed. Especially like sometimes when the kids are misbehaving up front and I wanted to go misbehave, and then Jess is yelling at me for making noise when I went to go shut everybody up. It's complex.
That's when you go, shh, people, shh.
Okay.
Galen teaches grade 5, so shushing is pretty much a constant.
Are you just your story? I can't.
My shush story was I was so used to just saying shush in between my words that I was here talking to adults and they were talking and I was like talking and I just went like talking, doing the auction shush, and then I like kept going and I was like, I just shushed you. I'm really sorry.
No. What?
Okay, we're selling it again.
You bought it last
I know,
week.
but we're selling
No,
it again.
no.
That's hilarious.
I felt-
Like wow.
I was so used to shushing while I was talking because the talking was so much that I had
Yeah.
like shh. It was not shush. It was shh. And then
Who did you shush?
everyone that was at Rumble at the auction.
What do you mean? Why is that a problem?
Well, it was like while I was talking and I shushed and then kept talking and then
Why is that a problem?
well, it was like I don't know.
What else were you gonna do?
Guess
Intentions?
guess
Like, what are you
so.
talking about?
Like talk to adults like
This is
adults,
such a
not like
teacher conversation.
Okay, these are by Jacob Bay. Both of them are opening at $20.
It seems evident to me that that you weren't out of line, right? If we're trying to stay open, and generally the people you have to shush are the ones that complain about the sales not being very good. Like I know I came in loaded and took a crap on the floor, but I only got $25 for my painting. Cost me like.
By Jacob Bay. We were talking about it's probably by the famous for sculpture downtown. And this one also is by Jacob Bay, acrylic on canvas.
Yeah, where's
Both
the
these
line?
pieces are opening $20.
Oh, am I on camera? That's unfortunate. I just haven't been thinking about what body language I've been making. That's a thing. What is this device?
It's a calligraphy pen.
Don't like it.
What's this device? I don't like it. That's the attitude of my cat when she sees anything on a table. What is this? I don't like it.
Is that Caro?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like Teddy wouldn't do such a thing. She's perfect in every way.
I think you can paint with a calligraphy pen. Well, not paint. You can actually draw with it.
Yes.
Did I tell you that we're going to normalize 22?
What?
Yeah.
Also,
No more of this 2022 business. Just give me
Yeah, it's 22.
like
Yeah.
76 or something.
Yeah, I already say enough words in a day, so.
Too much words.
So everybody, are the 20s roaring for you? Because they're sure roaring for me. Get it?
Ryan, you're the funniest.
Thank you.
I'm really glad you're here because if you weren't, it would be a whole lot less funny and quieter.
It's true.
Flattered.
Ever notice when you say it like that, it almost sounds like it's not true? Like
Oh, he knows. He knows my intent.
when you get somebody a really good compliment, though, it almost like stops sounding like a compliment.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm monotone, okay?
And they're like, what? You don't usually mean it? Or am I the only one that has this
Okay, so this one is by Stephen Strain. Oil on canvas. Opening $20.
I really hope people know that I'm genuine when I'm complimenting.
Don't worry. We all
I
know.
sound
We
like
love
a
you.
robot,
We
but
know.
I'm genuine.
Are you?
Yeah. Rich, don't
Am I
scare
what?
it. Don't scare them.
Yeah.
I'm
This
not
is
scared. Why would I be scared?
Because I was getting scared.
Well, now I'm scared because I feel like I should. be
Now I'm scared because I yelled at Rich. Also, this painting's beautiful.
Bring it. Yell at me. Come on.
What? is
You're
that?
the art guy. Damn it.
Is that the guy with the art?
Hey, so
Yeah, guy.
Yeah, you're the art TED Talk guy with all the books.
there's this really cute guy in my class, and we share a diagnosis, and so we have a special bond. And he's just kind of addicted to his phone a little bit. And so I'm looking to school, and Felix left his phone at my house. I put it in my pocket for a week because I just need to make time to drop it off. And I see my little special buddy come in, and he's glued to his phone. And I go, let me see your phone for a second, because he has the exact same phone case as my 9-year-old. And I go, watch this. He's like, you're going to take my phone. I'm like, no, I'm not. Just let me show you. And so he gives me my phone. Gives me his phone. I put it in my pocket, and I pull out of my other pocket the exact same phone. He's like, ah!
Oh, that's a good one.
I just happened to notice that they had the same phone case. So for like 10 minutes, I'm doing these like massively insane magic tricks because I just happen to have the exact.
Bro, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds perfect. Thanks for the
Crazy
story.
enough, only a few weeks before, there's a young lady sticking up paintings, little tiny paintings. I cut up a textbook and I stick them on the wall sometimes so they can see a whole lifespan of art all at once. And this young lady stapling things on the wall, and I was wearing the mask with the tsunami.
Yeah.
And I go, which is your favorite? And she's like, the tsunami. And actually, I told this story wrong because what I actually did is I covered my mask. And I go, watch this. Turn around. She turns around. I go, Ma! And then it was on my mask. So she would have thought somehow I scooped that image off the wall and pressed it to my mask.
Oh my God. Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's not so much magic. It's just really lucky timing.
I love that.
Okay. So
just disappeared for a minute.
I was sitting on the floor and then I was having a really hard time getting up. Like I have.
Because you're like 35.
That's so relatable.
Everybody that's older than you. We're all like.
You're gonna be telling the weather by your knee.
It's by the migraine. My birthday was like the worst migraine I've had in like years. So, like Monday was just like right off.
Are you a Capricorn?
Yes.
Oh my God. That's why I love you.
It grounded in grounding energy, girl.
Fish.
I'm such an air sign. So I just really appreciate it.
Goatfish.
What's that?
I just made up a goatfish
Oh,
dance.
goatfish. I thought you were saying like go fish. Like, and then it sounded like something that the girls said, like, oh my God, that's my song.
No, I'm just really awkward.
I'm learning funny things about this woman.
I'm glad that like everyone seems to feel awkward usually because it just makes me feel better about the fact that none of us seem awkward. I don't think.
I know.
But I'm really awkward, so I could be way off. Don't listen to me.
Here, I have a question. These are such nice photos.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
Oh,
should
wow.
say as a set or as a one, and everybody has to try to get.
Ooh.
So this is
No,
the first
tonight
one.
it's not a set because we're short on artwork.
This is Windows number 3 by Wes Rath.
What's the opening bid?
$15. So there's 2 more here, so I'll show all of
You know
them.
what's funny? I'm in splatter painting on the expensive one. Right in front of the expensive one on my. I haven't hit it once. This is the point where I say to myself, I
This
should
is
move
Windows number
that. And I
2.
don't, which means I'm 5 minutes away from wrecking it.
Will it wreck it though, or will it just get a bit of splatter paint on it?
This is from Vancouver. And then this is from Calgary. Windows number 1.
Okay, so I asked a question earlier about the opening bid, and then my internet stopped working, and I missed any answers that may have come my way.
Oh, so opening is $15 for each of these window pieces.
Marlo,
Yes,
I have a favor to ask you.
I
Can you turn your camera so that it's landscape and not portrait?
I can try. Give me a moment.
We're missing a bit of Ryan, and if you turn, we'll have a better. Do you know what I mean by that?
I do.
Yeah!
Yay!
This-
Woo!
I gotta go, and I'll come back to fix it. Okay. I don't know how to. No, I'll just be off.
No, the camera's okay now. Marlo's saying the camera's okay. Marlo getting out.
I know, but my setup is okay. I gotta go and come back so I can plan this. My setup took me like 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go and come back so I can practice this.
landscape.
We won't be
Anyway.
here. We'll be auctioning.
Oh, yeah.
Marlo can come to the auction office.
Yeah.
And
Just
Okay, so these 3 are $15 each by Wes Rath.
So Jess, I was going to ask, what kind of tea are you drinking?
Elderberry and
Rue.
tea rue. This is
She's into the Rue.
elderberry and echinacea and elderflower.
That's
Okay.
not-
I don't know. It's just like purple, and it's what I have left. I usually go for the mints,
The mint.
but this one, the flowery one, was left.
And I've got strawberries and cream and frozen raspberry.
I have a Slurpee.
That's nice too.
It's lime and Coke. They had lime, and I put it in the Coke, and that's the best.
Lie.
Oh no, it's not a lie. It's fully the truth. I have a Slurpee every Wednesday, and most other days too.
to your insides.
No, like lie, like die, lie.
No, lie's like a poison. It's corrosive.
No, I know, but you put lie in when you're dyeing fabric.
Oh, okay. We're on a whole different level right now.
This is where my brain is, Ryan. I apologize.
No, I love your brain and Rich's brain.
Hey, Rich, how did you like the ginger beer? Like the soda?
Kelly, we were doing report cards, and
Yep.
I had to do 45 colorizations for my book, and I have no memory of the last week. How did I like it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you if I survive.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I've survived last week yet. I don't have any. Thank you though.
Oh, you're welcome.
No, there's no way for me to respond to that honestly because I just blanked out and then I was done 45 drawings.
But the book's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what. So is the book the same as the first one, or is it? How is it differ?
Color.
It's colorized.
It's not. It's Kelly. It's a reprint, meaning that they ran out of copies.
Yeah.
And so
Woo!
yeah,
I love that.
they reprinted the poetry book and the River Troll in the same week. Hey, want to know something funny?
Yes.
Yeah.
I bought Jess a first edition of Witches of Eastwick one time, and it was a little expensive because it was the first edition. Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
Like they printed out 500 copies of Cannery Row in the 30s, and then they'd be worth $1,000 a piece by now, right?
Oh,
The
okay,
first
gotcha.
edition. And my whole life, I could have only ever imagined that the first edition would be more valuable than the second edition, until I realized as an author that your second edition is much more valuable than your first. Just to me, I'm the only ones in the world that's going to cling to the second editions of my books, because I'm pretty excited to see number 2 on the print run.
So I should try and order 1 and 2 then, if I can find it.
No, you don't have to worry about that. I'm just saying, like, to me, it's really special that they printed it again. But to you, it would be the same book with color on it. And I don't know if it'd be worth buying twice. I'm just saying, like, that's more of a me thing. But yeah, I'd be flattered if you bought twice. Like,
Well, I still have the art, Take Art, the other one, the coloring book.
Stop Me Dare and Die.
Yeah, I have that one still.
Did you know that I saw that book in Mona Lisa before I knew you, Rich?
That's fine.
I saw that book, and then you mentioned that you wrote it when I went to Rumble House, and I was like, holy crap, that's the guy. So, just so you know.
That's
You're
the
famous.
guy.
Do you know that there was a couple of kids that came from like Toronto or something, and they saw the TED Talk and they wanted to come meet us? It only ever happened once. Somebody actually came looking for us. Remember?
That's really cool. I would come looking for you. And I did, even though I'm in Calgary, it still counts.
I guess I have to find the poetry book too now.
Well, they just reprinted it. Yeah.
They just reprinted it. Yeah.
And I also, sorry, Jess, I also have the original one that you did, the cardboard book one.
Yeah,
Those will be valuable.
the river. Yeah,
My third one
that's
for
the
it,
original. That's the original one, actually. Kelly, you got the original, and then the first, like, published print of the River Troll was like, yeah, exactly, kind of like the second edition, because you got like the pre-edited version.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You got
And the handmade. Yeah, you got like the handmade binding. That's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Okay.
This is by Theo. Strike.
I love that man.
I know.
Is Theo still with us? What happened to Theo?
Dr. J's calling me. Do I answer it or
Yeah,
just?
show him all the stuff we're selling.
Okay. Sorry, pause. Hi, Dr. John. How are you?
Hello, Dr. J.
Good. Oh, really good. I'm going to send you a bunch. Rich went through our whole house, and we're selling a lot of stuff. So I'll send you pictures of the pieces we're putting in tonight.
We love you, Dr. John.
Yep. We love you.
I'll take
Never met you, but awesome.
Can you guys hear the phone?
No.
No, can't hear the phone. We can't hear it.
There's nothing sketchy going on. It's just that we shouldn't have people's cell phones conversations broadcast on the.
Can't hear
I
it.
just wanted to tell Dr. John that I love him.
Yes,
Tell him that for me.
I will.
Tell him from the Rumble House audience.
Here's a song by Felix.
Okay, thanks.
Hooray.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah, definitely. When can I do it tomorrow, or should I write something up tonight?
I still don't hear anything.
It's really low.
It's all very exciting. Thank you. Have a good night. Take care. Bye.
He is so cute.
He is so cute. He doesn't even know who I am, but he's one of my favorite kids in this world. Look at him flying through the mountains. That's hilarious.
Oh, I'm gonna click in Marlo and then we'll just say All right. So, thank you.
Is everything okay?
That was really sweet. Yeah.
No, I meant with Dr. J.
Yeah, everything's good. So here, this is by Theo. Striped hillsides, opening $35 for this lovely piece. Look at that. This orange like punches you right in the eyeball. So nice. So nice
That was
to
a
be
good description.
It's nice to be punched in the eyeball with color sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta get slapped in the eyeball with color like Rich slaps the canvas.
Yeah.
Every time you say that, Ryan, I just laugh my ass off.
I'm glad, because that's my aim. I try hard to be funny, so thank you.
Right.
You don't have to try, Ryan. Also, hello, I'm back.
Yay.
Hi. Ryan is trying, but he's crying about it.
Jess, are you gonna do a sign
You're
out?
such a poet.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Just tell everybody.
Okay, so
Anybody want to come back to the auction and be on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll give
Yes.
You
okay.
see you
So
guys in a bit.
we'll see you guys soon.
Thank you for inviting us to be on the auction. I love you.
Thank you. Bye, Kelly. Bye, Ryan. Bye,
Bye,
Marlo.
bye, 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 bye.
So we'll see everyone. You look for the second, look for the next, I don't know, live broadcast in like 10, 15 minutes.